sparkles on your glass, eyes on mine. Room so quiet we hear the air move. You say, I'm tired of feeling half awake. I laugh too soft, baby. Maybe that's just how we're made. Your sweater smells like something safe, coffee gone cold. You're talking almost finished sentences. I fill the spaces with my breath, with little nods, with every I get it. Stay right here, don't move too much. We're close enough to dream like this. Let the dark just blur our edges. Let the quiet say the rest. Stay right here, just breathe with me. We're close enough to dream like this. Your knee finds mine beneath the couch. You don't look down, just draw a line along my sleeve. You say, I never talk like this to anyone. I say, I know. And let the silence censor you. Turn the lights down, 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 till our shadows fade away. If tomorrow feels too loud, we can leave it where it stays. Every secret on your tongue, already safe with me. You don't have to call it love, just call it what you need. on the nightstand, lip print, slow fade. You talk about nothing, I feel everything you say.
You trace on my shoulder little lines I can't see.
You ask if I'm tired,
I say, just stay here with me.
stay between your words, where silence is enough, where every little breath feels a lot like trust. Stay between your words, where I can hear your heart saying more than you ever say out loud.
You laugh at a story that I barely got through.
You say tell it again, just to keep me next to you.
Your hair on my pillow, your hand on my chest.
You say that you're fine, but your heartbeat says the rest.
You ask if I'm scared of how quiet this is.
I tell you I'm scared of the days we might miss. If we rush, if we run past the small, tender things, so let's stay right here. Let the stillness sing. Stay between your words, where silence is enough, where every little breath feels a lot like trust.
Stay between your words, where I can hear your heart saying more than you ever say out loud.
Cup on the table, lipstick ring, sweater on my chair. You hum a little something,
like you might stay, like you might disappear.
street lamp on the curtain, soft gold shapes across your skin. You ask what I've been hiding, I say,
Where do I begin?
leave the window half open, let the quiet night breathe in. We don't need the right words spoken, just your heartbeat under my chin. Stay in this slow motion moment where the world can't press its way in. Leave the window half open, let the night lean in. You trace on my shoulder tiny maps that only we can read.
You laugh about the future like it's close enough to reach.
I tell you my secrets, ones I never thought I'd say out loud.
You answer with a silence that somehow feels so proud.
Curtains barely closed, street glow on your cheek. You talk about your day, I just watch you breathe.
Look on the window, tea gone cold and sweet. You laugh about nothing, your knee brushing me.
Close arms beside you. World can't spin, we stay right here. Every little sigh you do sounds like I'm still here in my ear. Half asleep beside you, heartbeat keeping time so slow. If this is all we ever do, I don't need to know. Don't need to know. Almost whispered, clock hum in the corner, phone face down. Your fingers trace my shoulder like drawing tiny stars.
Tell me one more secret, I'll keep it in my chest.
Say my name so quiet, I feel it more than here. Dreaming in the same beat, drifting in the same dream. Half asleep beside you, world can't spin, we stay right here. Every little sigh you sounds like I'm still here in my ear. Half asleep beside you, heartbeat keeping time so slow. If this is all we ever do, I don't need to know. Don't need to know. Don't need to know. Don't need to know. You trace circles on your glass, eyes on mine, drifting past. Are you tired? You barely ask, like you already know the answer.
Lamplight leaning on your face, shadow dancing on your wrist. Every word we try to say hangs there, trembling in the space.
Stay right here, don't move too far. Let the quiet between our hearts talk for us in little sparks. Breathe me in like we're made Don't move too far. Your hand slips beneath my sleeve,
Slow,
like you don't wanna leave. I'm okay, you whisper weak, but your fingers give you away. We don't need to name this feeling. Let it float above the ceiling. Every touch a tiny meaning, falling softly, softly down. Lamp on low, your head on my shoulder. Quiet room, but I still hear you thinking. You trace circles on my wrist, half asleep. You say stay, like you're scared I might leave.
your breath slow. I can count every second, every word feels heavier at night.
You say I'm fine, but your eyes keep on asking, will you be here when the daylight is bright? Close to mine,
Stay in the quiet
between our hearts,
when nothing is allowed, but everything starts. We don't need the answers, just your hand in mine. Stay in the quiet, let our hearts decide.
you laugh small at the cracks in the ceiling. Say it's old, like the stories we hide, but your fingers intertwine with my fingers, and that touch says you're still on my side.
Almost whispered about nothing, about everything. Little truths drifting out dark.
Used to I'd fall every time that you hold me, and my name lands so soft from your heart. If you tremble,
Then I'll breathe with you.
if you're tired,
I'll be still here too.
all these tiny promises spoken in the dark are bigger than the shouting we leave outside our hearts. You trace circles in the water on your glass. Say you're tired of the noise of the days that rush past.
I lean closer, hear the seconds slip and slide. Every word between your breaths feels like someplace we can hide.
Breathing in the quiet, just your heartbeat close to mine.
Let the world stay outside.
We got hours, we got time. Say it slow, don't fight it. Let the silence pull us in. Breathing in the quiet, where your skin is, I begin. Your hair falling like a curtain down my arm. Coffee gone, a little cold, but the moment's still warm.
You say nothing, but your fingers spell my name in the folds of this sofa. Every touch a tiny flame.
Breathing in the quiet, just your heartbeat close to mine. Let the world stay outside. We got hours, we got Lay them in the space here, let them soften in the dark. If we never find the right word, we could stay like this instead. Rose humming under night air, your side resting on my chest. Trace the rim of your glass, eyes on the window, not me. You say it's been a heavy week, I feel the weight in your breathing.
I watch your hands when you talk, little tremble in your thumb. You laugh it off like it's nothing, but I can hear where you're from.
Stay here in the quiet between our hearts, where we don't have to push the dark away. Let the small words drift and fall apart. We can just be tired and choose to stay. Stay here in the quiet between our hearts.
Your head leans back on the couch, sock feet tucked under your knees.
You ask if I'm really okay. I answer slow, more than I seem.
I nudge your knee with my knee. You smile a little too wide. You always try to be steady, even when you're breaking inside.
Almost whisper, we don't need answers tonight. Just shoulder to shoulder, breathing in time.
Breathing in time.
Let every question unwind. Let it get slower, softer, till silence feels kind. Silence feels kind. up on low. You trace the rim of your glass. Ask me where I go when the days move too fast. I say right here, where your voice slows my heartbeat, where the room disappears and the silence feels like soft sheets. You laugh quiet, say you always overthink things. Ask if I get tired of the weight that loving me brings. I touch your sleeve, say it's lighter than you believe. Every doubt that you breathe just finds a place to leave. Stay right here, we're close enough to dream, talking in circles about everything we need. You in my arms tonight, folding at the seams. We don't need the words just yet. We're close enough to dream.
Your head on my shoulder, the clock face turned around. You ask if it scares me, how quiet feels so loud.
I say it feels like finally no one else to be, just the sound of you breathing and the space between.
Almost whisper, tell me all the things you hide in the corners of your mind.
Every hidden little fear sounds softer when you're near.
If I fall a little more, will you meet me on the floor?
Both feet off the ground, but somehow we feel fine. Stay right here, we're close enough to dream, talking in circles about everything we need. You in my arms tonight, folding at the seams. We don't need the words just yet. Stay right here, we're close enough to dream, talking in circles knows about everything we need. You in my arms, the night folding at the seams. We don't need the words just yet. We're close enough to dream.
You're tracing circles on your glass, eyes on mine. Room barely holding up the dark, but it's fine.
Your shoulder leaning into me, slow and sure. I feel the questions in your breath, so unsure.
Close and breathing,
Stay in this quiet room between us,
where every word can take its time.
nothing to fix, just feel it.
Let your heartbeat answer mine. Stay in this quiet room between us, where all the noise falls out of you. If all we say is in a it's still the loudest truth. You say you're scared of getting lost. I say me too. We laugh a little at the floor, look through.
Your fingers folded into mine, like they belong. The space between the little sighs feels like a song.
If you need distance, I'll move slow.
If you need someone to just be here, I won't let go.
We don't need answers under this dim, forgiving light. Just breathe beside me. curtains barely closed, street glow on your nose, coffee gone cold on the table. You trace my hand slow.
You talk about your day, little laughs in the gray. Your eyes slide over my shoulder, then right back my way.
Stay right here between your words, where the quiet says it first. Every silence feels like home tonight. Breathe my name under your breath. Let it hang, let it rest in this low light,
In this light, you lean into my chest, say you're tired, not stressed, but your fingers drum in circles, telling all the rest.
I ask you what you need. You just shrug, then you breathe. Can we just be here a little and let the clock lead? Almost whispered your heartbeat in my ear, slow, then slower still. I match my lungs to yours till we're one quiet will. Your hair against my face, time falling out of place. Nothing neat, nothing loud, just your name in this space. You trace the rim of your coffee cup. Bare feet, my hoodie, knees almost touch. You say I'm fine, but your fingers drum on that chip white mug, like you're coming undone. It's the late night little things, how you breathe before you speak. Every shrug, every slow blink says more than the words you bring. Let the silence have its wings in these late night little things.
Your eyes stay fixed on the hallway light, like you're scared this calm might crack tonight. You laugh too quiet at your own small jokes. I feel the heat from the words you don't.
It's the late night little things, how you breathe before you speak. Every shrug, every slow blink says more than the words you bring. Let the silence have its wings in these late night little things. Almost whisper, lean a little closer. You don't have to be brave. Let the truth roll over like a slow, soft wave. Say it in a half smile, say it in a sigh. I can read your heartbeat better than your life. You trace your cup, steam on your fingertips. Quiet little stories fall from your lips. You lean on my shoulder like you always do. Say, I feel so tired, but safe with you. Softly in the half-light, we barely even breathe. Every little heartbeat talks for you and me. Nothing to explain here, nothing to decide. Just staying in this moment, letting it ride.
Candles on the window, street glow in the glass. You say you're scared of changing, scared it goes too fast.
I don't have the answers, I just have this time. Your hand in my fingers, your sigh in mine. Softly in the half-light, we barely even breathe. Every little heartbeat talks for you and me. Nothing to explain here, nothing to decide. Just staying in this moment, letting it ride. If the world keeps calling, we can let it ring. Let the outside talking fade to a thin little stream. Here it's only heartbeats, breathing slow and light. You and me just drifting inside the quiet night. Softly in the half-light, we barely even breathe. Every little heartbeat talks for you and me. Nothing to explain here, nothing to decide. Just staying in this moment, letting it ride. Your head on my shoulder, phone face down on the table. You trace small circles on my wrist, like you're drawing out a secret.
I'll watch your eyes drift, following the shadow of the ceiling fan. You say you're fine, but your voice falls softer at the end.
Close harmony, stay between your breasts with me, where the words turn into feeling. We don't need to say too much, just your heartbeat and my touch. Stay between your breasts tonight, in the quiet, in the half-light. Let it be, let it be. Just you and me.
You laugh at something, then hide your face in my sweater.
Ask if I'll still be here when the good days feel too heavy.
I kiss your question right there on your trembling mouth.
Say I'm not going anywhere, and let the silence spell it out.
If the world feels loud, let it fade, let it fall outside.
If your hands still shake, hold mine, let them shake in time. We can fall apart right here, slowly. Let the night wrap round what we don't say, only. You trace the rim of your coffee cup, eyes on the window, but you're here with us.
Your shoulder leans just a little my way. You don't say much, but I hear you, babe.
Stay a little longer in the quiet between our hearts. We don't need to name it, we can let the silence talk.
Breathing in your warmth, I forget the ticking clocks.
Stay a little longer
In the quiet between our hearts.
Your laugh comes out more like a sigh. You twist that ring, ask me you're alright.
I feel your pulse through your fingers on mine. Two slow rhythms, finding one soft line.
We're so close, I hear your thoughts floating in the dark like dust.
If I move an inch, if I say that word, will we wake up from us?
So we breathe and we leave all the air